Oh,
What?
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. We're just getting some stuff done. Gene, want to help me out?
Happy to help.
I just need a
How
wrap.
many one like this?
No, I need 5.
5?
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah.
Okay, can I start now?
Wrapping?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. It is Tuesday. We are in the mix. We're getting some catering salad out of the way. Hello, hello. How are you? Appreciate you. Yeah.
Fantastic. You guys are way ahead of schedule today. I'm
You
impressed.
didn't say 11 o'clock?
Huh?
You didn't say 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it's only 10:30.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's done.
Yeah, it's because I'm running around. Thank you, though.
No, thank you. I'll come and Jane has her cart there. You want me to? Whatever. Do your thing.
Thanks. All right, ladies and gents, if you're just joining us, it is Tuesday. We have this lovely Greek-inspired salad for you guys. It's for a catering that we're doing. Very light catering, it's about 50 people. For me, they only want some salad, so that is all right with me. I'm just getting putting the final touches on these Greek salads, and then we can get them wrapped up and get them where they need to be.
Second one.
Yeah, I'm strong enough.
You're strong enough. Yeah, you're going to make 5 salad.
All right, so
Next, we can do
these are a lovely Greek salad. Hope you guys like the look of that because they're about to disappear in a second. Today is one of those random days. And, you know, I'm gonna get everything together that we need. So in my Greek salad, I like to put chickpeas and stuff like that. But they want it on the side, so they want the dressing on the side as well. So we're gonna give them all of that on the side. Yeah, you want to put it on your cart. Okay. Yeah, I'm strong enough. All right, so for those of you who are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. These are our lovely Greek salads. Everything is going to be on the side. We got about 5 of them. Chickpeas is on the side. I add a little chickpeas to that. That's the cheese on the side as well. Let me just grab the sauce for you guys. Because I'm strong, you know. So today it is just a random 50 people's catering, and they want some of that. So after that, I can get the rest of my stuffs cooking in the oven. And then we can get through the rest of today. We haven't put out any of our food yet. So stay tuned for that. Welcome to the stream. We got a lot coming for you guys. Whew. Starting off with a bang, eh? Yeah, I'm strong enough. Who sings this again? Cher, right? Cher sings that song? Yeah. I swear, that lady is never getting old. She is never getting old. It's that Hollywood magic, I tell you. So I'm strong enough. Happy Tuesday to anyone who's just joining the stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're slowly getting these wrapped up and put away. And this is going to be our lovely sauce right there. Or dressing, I should say, for this. I think I love you. All right, so that being said, we got a tons of things that we need to cook off and get in the oven. I'll let you guys hang out here for a second. I'm gonna grab some quick stuff real quick. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. Whew. Why do I feel drained already? I'm pretty sure the day just started. And I'm pretty sure I had a nice, good night's sleep. So I don't know what's going on with me. I guess I need some more vitamin, what is it?
I would see that. What's this shit?
That's the dressing, yeah. They want everything on the side.
I think I have to put. I have to use carton. Yeah, let me see.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is our menu design for this week. I haven't posted it yet, but I will post it after I put out all the food today and end our stream because I still need to do some prep. This is going to be our menu breakdown. So get a Snapchat of it or whatever. And then we're going to get working on that right now.
What is it?
That's catering.
No, this sauce.
That's Greek dressing. Greek dressing. Got some love making, heartbreaking, soul taking, yeah. What's it gonna be? All right, that being said, I need to get us a pot on the stove real quick because we need to do our ground beef and cabbage mixture that we haven't started yet, just because we had to do this catering stuff. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And also I need to grab me some mushrooms. So I'm gonna grab some mushrooms. Today's workflow is going to be, a little bit rushy. I'll bring you guys back. Let me go grab those mushrooms in the meantime. And now for me, I think I'm grabbing a little bit of mixed mushroom. I'll grab some cremini mushrooms and whatever else looks good to me. Sounds good. Calls for shiitake, but we don't have that much shiitake mushrooms right now, so. What's it gonna be? I can get no. Don't let go. like I said, we are moving on a different type of frequency today. So, and because we had a little catering setback, but we are getting ready to do some things and some more things. Got some nice sliced mushrooms here. We're gonna use that for our ground beef stir fry in a second. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. You gotta love mushrooms, don't you? Some people don't like mushrooms. I adore a nicely cooked mushroom. Don't stop. All right, my pot is smoking over here. Give me a second. I'm putting my. Go ahead, Jay. I got my ground beef. No, that's it. That's it. I'm going to put in my ground beef. My pot is really, really smoky. All right, so we're gonna get this nice sauteed. Now for the ground beef, it's just been some smoked paprika, some spices on it, and we get our pot nice and smoky, and we're gonna throw that in our pot. I'll show you in a second. Nice and smoky going on there. I need to return and tend to my mushrooms. And then once I get that going, I can start putting stuff in the oven. So I get that ready to go. Just separate some of the mushrooms I need to separate. Just like these mushrooms, we're just tearing them a little bit. And that should be ready to go when our ground beef is nicely cooked out. All right, to the side. Wait for further instructions. Let me put stuff in my oven. Obviously, I'm going to be doing putting stuff in the oven off camera, so you won't get to see that real quick, but exactly what I'm doing right now. So I can start getting some food cooked. We're gonna crank this oven a little bit to get some nice color on everything that we're cooking today. Turn down some of the moisture because we don't want too much moisture. We don't want to boil our food. All right, we're putting our chicken in the oven right now, including our salmon. That's in the oven. Now we can get our vegetables and stuff in the oven, including our lovely eggplants. They're gonna go in the oven. And that's how they look before they get roasted. We get them in the oven right now. We also have our zucchini to put in the oven, but we're gonna leave that a little bit till later because we're gonna need something else to cook before the zucchini cooks. All right, so let me give my ground beef a little stir over here. And I'm basically trying to rush and get ready for our beautiful lunch service. Catering sent me back a little bit, so I'm trying to get on top of that right now. For our lovely, we're also going to be adding some, I just love the cabbage there. I'm going to cook that down with the cabbage as well. So mushroom, ground beef, cabbage, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame seed oil, which I'm gonna touch a little bit of that with our ground beef right now. Very nice. That is smelling good, by the way. Our ground beef is almost where we need it to be, and we're going to add in our mushroom and a little bit of paprika with that as well. You guys are going to get to see all of this once I start plating everything. Just a little bit of a rush right now, so instead of bringing you guys everywhere with me, I'm going to get to the food where I need it to be. It smells like barbecue. All right, so there's one more sauce I need to grab. I'm gonna go grab that and come right back. How's everyone doing in the stream today? Hope everybody's doing amazing. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We are rolling. So we don't have, for our salmon, we're using our nice mango sweet chili sauce, which we do not have today. So we're gonna have we're gonna still have a sweet chili sauce for our salmon. It's just not gonna be mango flavored. So that's a little bit of a change for today's menu item. Mohammed, what's your back? Sorry. Yeah, so that's one of the changes for today. We're not gonna have the mango sweet chili. We're just gonna have your generic sweet chili sauce because someone didn't order a sauce. That's all. Other than that, everything else should be straightforward from our menu. And like I said, that menu that I showed you a little while ago, I will be posting it in our community post, our post section of the channel. So you just have to go to the main page to find that when I do post it. If you have notification on, you'll get a notification when I post it. And also, I will be posting it in our Discord community group. So this is going to be our chili sauce for our salmon. Right, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream, welcome. How are you? I am doing, I wouldn't say flustered running around, but I am doing some running around. All right, so I said, just gonna go into the oven for a little bit, get that sauce. That's where I want it. We are gonna get some gloves on and we're gonna add those mushrooms to our pot over here. No, you can't see the pot, but we're gonna add our mushrooms in that pot right there. With our ground beef, and then we can add some of the rest of our ingredients. It's on. You give me fever like I never ever known of loveliness. Your talk, your walk, your step. Rise around. Hi? What happened? What did I do?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna give this ground beef and mushroom a nice mix so we can get those mushroom cooked down in here. And because we don't have a big pan, you're gonna get a lot of residual liquid from the mushrooms coming back into your pot afterwards. So, and from the ground beef as well. So how we're gonna mitigate that? We're gonna thicken up that that liquid with the oyster sauce and stuff like that. And we're just gonna use some cornstarch mixture to finish that cooking process. And so we're gonna have a nice saucy stir fry. You make me feel, you really turn me good. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. My lonely day. All right, let me take you over and show you what's going on in our pot right here. So the mushrooms, the beef in there. Now I'm gonna add our paprika, right? And we're gonna wait till that starts cooking down, so those mushrooms start cooking down. And we're gonna add in our soy and our oyster sauce, cook that down a little bit more. And then once that's nice and everything's simmering in our pot, we're gonna add in our cabbage over here, cabbage to the pot, and we're gonna cook that down a little bit. And then everything else should be coming out of the oven while that's going on, because this usually finish this before I start to stream, but we had the catering and we wanted to show you guys a little bit of the catering as well. So we started just now and we are a little bit lagging behind. So oh, that paprika going in there smells so good. You really turn me good. You knock me off on my feet now, baby. My lonely days are gone. I'm giving my pot with that mushroom and a little mix because we want everything to cook evenly. Bring up some of that lovely cookness from the bottom to the top so the bottom can go to the bottom and everything will get cooked out nicely. The way you made me feel. All right, so at this point, we're gonna add some of that soy sauce. Bento. Susanna. Bento. All right, we're gonna add that lovely soy sauce in there. Get more of that flavor everywhere. If you have dark soy, that worked great as well. All right, I'm gonna add the oyster sauce as well into there. And we're gonna let everything cook down. I'm gonna give that a mix, of course, get all those flavors incorporated throughout the pot. You knock me off of my feet. So give me a second, I'll show you guys once more what we're doing today because we haven't posted our menu yet. So cabbage, go to the side for 1 second. This is our menu that we're working with. I like the design. I hope you guys like the design. I either could have went with a different color or a white background. I decided to give it navy blue. Got all the lovely designs going on around here. They look like posted, like somebody did a cutout and then posted them on there. I thought it gave a nice, neat aesthetic to it. And so we did the salad already, so you won't get to see the salad because we've already done it. It's a roasted sweet potato chickpea salad with feta cheese. Everything else it hasn't been done yet, so you guys will get to see that as it comes up. We got the oven roasted peri peri chicken with creamy peri peri sauce. We have the blackened salmon with mango sweet chili sauce. And like I explained earlier, we do not have the mango sweet chili sauce right now, so we are gonna substitute that for just your generic chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. We have the Chinese style ground beef and cabbage stir fry. That's what's in our pot over there right now. That's where that is. It's getting cooked out right now. We're gonna let the flavors come together, and all that's left is to add our cabbage in. We have the pasta. It's pretty much an eggplant pasta with tomato sauce, some nicely chunky tomato in there as well. And then for the vegetables, we're gonna have a Japanese zucchini with onion stir fry. It's basically caramelized onions with soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and everything like that. Get that nice caramelization. And that's going to be added to our lovely eggplant zucchini going forward. And then last but not least, we have that miso butter beans that we did yesterday as well with the spinach. I added, the only difference to this one for today, I added a little bit of red kidney beans to it as well. So just to give it a different look to it, but all the flavors and everything else is going to be the same. So I'm gonna be posting this to our channel a little bit later after the stream. We're gonna stuff we just put in the oven, and we're getting all of that stuff cooked right as we speak. So you guys gonna slowly get all of that coming out. Our onions are looking good right now. So stick with us, bear with us. We are getting everything in order right now. All right, so our pot of the ground beef is looking good and solid. I'm gonna take you guys back over again and show you guys what that's already looking like. It's looking nice and beautiful right now, so come along with me. Oh, look at that. Looking all kinds of good. Somebody said, some nice sloppy Joe. And they're not wrong. It's more like a sloppy Joe. So we got those mushroom flavors, the oyster sauce, soy sauce, and everything already incorporated in here. Good morning, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How am I doing this morning? I'm doing good. I just finished up a little bit of catering, so now we're getting our food together and stuff like that. So, as I said, we're getting this nice ground beef stir fry together. And now, that being said, we are going to add in our cabbage and mix that out, get that cooked down. And then we don't have to really worry about that until we get all our other food out. So let's get that cabbage in there and cook down. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. Miss Wright, how are you? How was your day going? Thank you for sharing some of your beautiful, precious time with us here in the stream. That goes for everyone who's joining the stream as well. Thank you for sharing your time. We are just here to bring you some delicious food. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys are mildly entertained. And if you are, do us a solid and double tap that screen to help support the channel in a big way. Give us a like. YouTube like to see that stuff. And we do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. It helps the channel in a big way. More than you even know. Alright, so that being said, our lovely cabbage is in the pot. We are gonna start to get our zucchini in the oven. But first, I want to mix this cabbage in so that cabbage can start getting cooked out. Now, along with the cabbage, I know I'm like giving you guys a lot of information really fast. I will try to slow it down as I go along. With the cabbage, that's going to introduce a lot more, like I said, liquid into your pot. Because you want a nice open pot when you're doing a stir fry with cabbage, stuff like that. It also helps you cook out some of the liquid that the cabbage also produce, right? But as you can see, we don't have that type of a pot. We have a nice deep cylinder pot, and that is also going to create a lot of liquid from the steam and everything hitting the sides and going back down into our pot. So we're going to get some liquid in here, some unwanted liquid, but it's still going to be tons of flavor, right? So what we're going to do with that is that flavor, that liquid, extra liquid, we're going to use what's called a slurry, and that's going to be a lovely cornstarch mixture, right? A nice lovely cornstarch and cold water mixture, and we're going to mix those two together, and we're going to add that to our pot a little bit later. And what that's going to do is help us thicken up all that liquid to make it more of a saucy consistency instead of like a brothy consistency. Miss Rice says she's doing good. Well, it's good to hear. That's always good to hear that one of her viewers are doing amazing. And so our cabbage is in, so we're gonna let that cook down, right? Give it a mix every now and then, and that cabbage is gonna get all those flavors, and then we're gonna thicken that up. So now we're gonna bring you guys back. I'm gonna put our zucchini here, and we're gonna take out our sauce and put our zucchini here in the oven. So that sweet chili sauce that we put in earlier, we can now take it out and use that space to put in our lovely, you're hot. You are hot, hot and steamy. And we're gonna get that cooked because our onions are almost cooked, and the onions are what is going with our lovely zucchini here. So now we want to undercook these lovely zucchini, because if you don't undercook them, they are going to be mushy when you're trying to work with them, and we're trying to avoid that scenario. Because remember, when you take it out of the oven, it's still going to be cooking, and you can use that residual heat to finish up what you're cooking. So let's take this over. This is going to be the sweet chili that we're going to use for our salmon. So I'm going to take this over until our salmon comes out of the oven, which should be coming out pretty soon, like in the next 5-6 minutes. Should be coming out. So in the meantime, while that's going, I'm going to bring in one of our next dish, and we're going to get that going. So this is our lovely controversial butter bean dish that, it's either you like it or you don't. It's one of those. So I'm gonna get you one of the, honestly, I want to see one of the tastier dishes out the way, because it might not look the part, but when it comes to flavors, it's all there. All right, so what we're gonna do here is give this a very little bit of toss, and you can see the difference from what I did yesterday. I add in those, you can see the heat I had in those red kidney beans, so those are gonna be in there. And what I'm gonna do is folding some spinach, just that last minute spinach, so that it won't super wilt on us. We don't want that spinach to wilt too much. So, all right. And then we're gonna fold that into our bean mixture here. Because we don't want to be too aggressive, because we don't want to mash out our beans, right? And the heat is also gonna help cook out our spinach as well. So be as gently as you can with this, without mushing out your butter beans, aka lima beans, kidney beans. And that's basically what we want. We are gonna hit this with a little bit of pepper, if I can find that pepper container. Here we go. So hit that with some nice ground pepper. And then it's even looking way better than it did yesterday. I'll show you guys that a better view in a second. Now you guys can't really see from this angle. All right, so that's what that's looking like. It's either you love beans or you don't like beans, but this one is a nice coconut miso sauce that's on here. So I'm telling you, if you like that nice miso flavor with that coconut milk, that's a nice combination. You will definitely enjoy this one. So. And we add the kidney beans to this dish just for the aesthetics. All right, you're still gonna get some nice flavor from these red kidney beans, but it's more for the aesthetics. Make it look a little bit better on the plate, right? Than just having the plain kidney bean, butter beans just looking like that. And then, sorry, where do you want this? Yeah. Like I said, it's not the most prettiest dish in the world, but trust me, it is very, very, very flavorful. All right, so I'm gonna get that over to our hot food area. I'll be right back. So if you guys woke up and came here for food this morning, you are in the right place. Very much so in the right place. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we are back. Now we're gonna get our salmon out the oven. So first we're gonna give her a pot here with our lovely cabbage mixture. A nice little mix. We're gonna check the flavors on this a little bit later. Once we get the rest of our food out. Put out our cabbage mixture a little bit later. Just to reduce, get some of that liquid out naturally. And we don't have to thicken a lot. So let me Next up for us is our salmon. Actually, we should check our zucchini, make sure our zucchini is not overcooked. Okay, our zucchini is where we want it. We're gonna let that zucchini sit outside for just a good second because we're gonna want it to cool down a little bit. So let it solidify a little bit. Because if we're gonna use it right now, right away, it's gonna mush a little bit. We don't want it to mush. So we're still gonna start on our salmon. We got 2.5 tray of salmon. So those just came out. Our onions are still looking good in the oven. So we're gonna let those continue to cook. All right, so what we're gonna do with these lovelies, we're gonna grab the sauce that we did, the sweet chili sauce, and we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that on our salmon. So this is supposed to be our blackened salmon with our mango sweet chili sauce, but we only have the sweet chili today. And we're just gonna brush that nice sweet chili over. One more flavor on top of what we already have here. And we're just gonna repeat this process for all the salmons. You know, like I said yesterday, artist with his brush, and you're basically just painting these salmons with this flavor. Just light hands across, don't go too rough. So you're gonna end up breaking your salmon apart. Some delicious flavors here. I'm doing the last tray off camera. You guys can't see it, but I'm still working. I'm still working it. Mohammed, do you guys have any chopped parsley?
Sorry?
You guys have any chopped parsley?
Parsley?
Do you have any chopped parsley?
I don't know what is it.
Parsley. I mean,
Parsley? Yeah. You want? No.
You don't have any?
No.
All right.
You want? Okay.
That's all right.
No?
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So we're gonna have to do this without our usual garnish today, but we are gonna put that sesame seed on top.
Sorry? Green one.
All right. Looking good, smelling good. That's our lovely cabbage mixer over here is going all out. Give that a nice mix. All right, let's get this in a container so we can get our other stuff out of the oven. Gene, can you do me a favor? Can you pick up one of these containers for me? Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's get that. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's get these in here. Oh, shit. Look at those salmons. Their salmons are looking absolutely delicious. I would definitely find a corner and just, help myself with this entire tray of salmon. I'm a fish person, so I would not mind at all. This would be heaven. All right, let's get rid of this tray. Let's bring the other one over. Pardon? Sure. All right, let's grab our other tray so we can finish this up. All right, salmons are done. Let's get rid of this tray. Very hot behind you. Hot, 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 hot. All right, so I'm just gonna tear a few of these lovely parsleys. Put that around. And then we'll take that over to our hot food area so we can be back with our other dish. So if you guys want to see more, that's what that looks like. Absolutely delicious. All right, so let's take that away. Coming through, coming through. Watch your back. Oosh. All right. that is done, let me do our zucchini real quick before I can start on everything else. And so first thing we want to do is get our lovely zucchini. Watch your back, hot, hot, hot. Coming out the oven, coming out the oven. Hot, 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 hot. All right, I'm just taking some stuff out the oven. Including this lovely, our onions here. All right, so I'll show you what we're gonna do with these. Remember what I said about the zucchinis? You want to slightly undercook them a little bit, and the residual heat will finish the cooking process. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of sesame seed oil. Then I'm gonna take these lovely onions that we have here. And we're gonna just add these to our lovely zucchini here. Now these onions are all flavored with teriyaki sauce, a little bit of soy, a little bit of spices, and some paprika as well. To hurt you. Hello, how are you? Pardon? What chicken salad? Mohammed, can you help her, please? Sorry. All right, so let me clear out these trays. To hurt you. We get our container. 'Cause I don't have the heart to hurt you. Besa, welcome, welcome. Tony Love says hello. That zucchini looks yummy. Is the zucchini yummy? Is that what you asked? Is that zucchini yummy? The zucchini will always be flavorful. It all depends on what you think is yummy, because the flavors are teriyaki and just some soy, some spices. So if you like those flavors, yes, it's delicious. Pardon? The chicken thigh is probably a little bit spicy. Pardon? The Moroccan, I don't think it's spicy, but the book, the folder there has all the ingredients in it. If you want to take a look at it. Yeah. Thank you. Cause I don't have to hurt you. So those are the flavors you're working with when it comes to the zucchini dish. It is teriyaki, a little extra soy for that kick, and a little bit of spice. And this nice caramelized onions with it, so it draws out those natural sugars from the onions as well. It's a little take on a Japanese dish. So
Good morning. Sure, you'll be terminated to the front of the store. You'll be terminated to the front of the store. Thank you.
I don't wanna have to hurt you. What was she looking for?
I sent her.
Oh, okay. It happens. I don't have the heart to hurt you. Just a little bit of chopped parsley. And we're also going to add some of that lovely sesame seed on top. Because if we have it, why not use it, right? There we go. I asked, was that zucchini, which I know it is, and yummy because I like zucchini. Oh yeah, no, for sure. For you, we'll make this zucchini delicious all the time. But yeah, no, it's delicious. So we're gonna take that over to our hot foods. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. And we will get our chicken ready. Sorry. Let me get our cabbage mixture. A little bit of love over here as well. All right, it's looking good, smelling good, tasting good. Let's clean up our mess and then we can get our chicken. Ready to go. I don't have the heart to hurt you. All right, next up, coming to the wire, we got our lovely roasted peri-peri chicken here. As I said yesterday, I was gonna add a little bit more color to it. There you go. I know some people like it a little bit darker, but I knew I was gonna add the sauce, and sauce is gonna give that a little bit different aesthetics to it, so therefore. But today, you know, I did it better than I did it yesterday. So this chicken's looking delish. Tony loves it. That looks delicious and flavorful. Yeah, for real. Thank you. All right, so let's get that going. Oh, you are hot. Stop burning my fingers. Okay. We're back into the mix right now. All right, so we're gonna add our peri-peri, roasted peri-peri chicken in. So these are the flavors on our chicken today. Nice peri-peri. So it has a little spicy kick to it. Nothing too crazy if you ever had peri-peri sauce, but it definitely has a little bit of spice to it. And we're gonna be adding our creamy peri peri sauce to this as well. So give me a second while I get all of this out of the way. Like I said, the color is a little bit nicer than yesterday. The flavors are still gonna be amazing. So all right, let's get rid of this. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right, that's one. Let's get the other one out of the way. Can we all just get along?
I want to do that.
The cabbage dish is just bubbling away right beside me, smelling all kinds of good and perfect. But you know, nothing's perfect, but it's smelling close to it. All right, let's get our sauce on this chicken and then we can do our pasta. Hot, hot, hot. Hot behind, hot, 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 hot. All right, chicken's done. Let's get it sauced up, looking nice, and then we can go. All right, for here we have our nice creamy peri peri sauce right here, and we're just gonna get that. Madge. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's get that over to our hot foods and we'll be good to go. All right, ladies and gents, we might as well just let's see. What else do we have to come out right now? Let's see how much liquid we got here in our stir fry. All right, so that being said, let's do our stir fry. So what we're gonna do here, let me get a little bit of our slurry going, a little bit of cornstarch.
You need to come with me. Customer service.
I'm gonna get that in some cold water. And then with that cold water, we're just gonna dilute that mixture. So make sure you mix all of that. Don't do this in warm water. Don't do this in hot water. Do this in cold water, else it won't work. It will thicken on you. And we're gonna add that to the pot now. So use that as the pot comes up back to a boil. It's gonna thicken whatever liquid it's in here. So you want to slowly add that in, and then just make sure you mix that out nicely. Now, our lovely ground beef and cabbage mushroom mixture, our nice Chinese cabbage style dish is ready to go. All right, so take that over so you guys can we can start getting this in our container. All right, let us go. Let me just get my trusty utensils because my hand will not suffice. Alright, first thing we want to do is we're going to make sure our flavors are nice. So we're just going to double check the flavors. All right, flavors are there. Let's get that in here.
Very good. Where's my, did you put the...
Now I heard through the grapevine, how much longer would you be mine? That, ladies and gentlemen, is our lovely ground beef dish. All we need is some, a little bit of garnish though.
491, thank you.
Yeah. Nudge, cover it. Yeah. Because I'm gonna need the stove, and that's gonna take a while to get up to a boil. Right. So that is our lovely cabbage dish right there. You know, you guys like what you see? You know, double tap that screen. Give us a little bit of like, show some love to the channel. Give us a little bit of feedback. Double tap that screen. Thank you very much. Let's get that to our hot food area, and we can move on to one of our final dish of the day. Watch your back, hot. Thank you. Huh?
Is it beef?
Yeah. All right. Next up, ladies and gents, we have 2 big bowls for you. 1, 2. Oh, I heard through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? And this is essentially going to be for our pasta. So let's get our pasta dish going. We're gonna have our nice, lovely rigatoni with some lovely flavors. How is anybody supposed to walk through here? All right, so we have our pasta here. And we're going to split them in between lovely containers, half and half. Wonderful. And now we're going to grab our lovely roasted eggplants. Add them to our, as this is a nice eggplant rigatoni pasta. Behind, sorry. Oh, I heard through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Very nice. Sorry. And then, a few things we're gonna do here. Add a little bit more Parmigiano Reggiano. A little bit more olive oil. And now, I'm gonna get some gloves on so we can toss and mix this all up. And all these beautiful flavors inside. What's going on? I hope you guys enjoyed this week's menu.
Erica, to the store manager's office, please. Thank you.
I thought last week's menu was fire. This week's menu is looking pretty good too. All those flavors coming together. All right, so get some of the chopped parsley that we got going on here. Somewhat chopped parsley. Some of that in here. It's looking good, looking good. And now we're gonna grab gonna give this a nice little toss. Try not to mix out your eggplant too much. Just want to incorporate some of those flavors all about our pasta. Looking good, looking good. Then we're gonna add in our lovely tomato sauce. Sorry. And give that a nice little toss. And that is this nice little ragu kind of rigatoni pasta.
Raspberry chocolate.
All right, so let's change our gloves and get that in our containers, and we will be good to go. So nice Parmesan, nice eggplant, nicely cooked pasta, not overcooked pasta. Now we just gotta create a mountain of pasta. And we are good to go. Behind, behind. Alright, let's move you guys over a little bit. Get a little wipe action going on. All right. Next, we're gonna finish this off with a little bit of Parmesan on top as well. All right, let me take that over to our lovely hot food area. And then we can proceed straight into our lovely prep section of our live stream. Gene, what's coming? What were you asking about?
Ground beef.
It's there. We just don't have space, that's why. All right, let me get that. Our local pasta in our hot food area. And then we can start to get some other things done for today, ladies and gents. I hope you guys enjoyed today's lovely food presentation. This menu is very full of flavors, very delicious, and I wish I could definitely share it with you guys. Gene, it's on this side, okay?
Okay.
Whoosh. All right, let's clean up our mess. We've been way too messy for today, so clean up all that beautiful mess. Dang, we are so messy today. Why are we so messy? Let's get that rectified. We're not supposed to be that messy. Carmen? We are family. Of course, whenever you're done, you need to make sure your area is wiped down nicely. Damn, why am I so messy today? Usually not this messy. For good times, leave your hands behind.
This is 3 minutes coming out.
Good times. Ladies and gentlemen, what should I make for dinner tonight? What would you like to see cooked a little bit later today? I'm in charge of dinner, but I'm not sure what recipe I want to bring to you guys today. What would you like to see cooked today? I might put it on my repertoire. Ah. Cause she wanna live that sporty life. Leave the hurt behind. Behind. Okay, this shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering our lovely prep section of today's live stream. So, to everyone, we are getting there right now. So, we're doing a little bit of a switch over. So, as you join us, take this as a nice intermission before we get going again. We're getting some stuff switched over so we can start prepping a little bit. So.
Buffalo.
Buffalo, and the other one is
Spice.
like
So,
regular.
if you guys want to step away, get something to drink, get some snacks or something, we are just doing a switch over so we can get everything else that we need to prep and restock for tomorrow. We're getting everything ready to go. So, but we need to just clean up, do a switch over, and then we can get going. It must have been something you said. I could just die in your arms tonight. Oh, love. It must have been something you said. Rock, I could just die in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I could just die in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Alright, so if you're just joining us again into the stream, we're just doing a nice switch over so we can get to I love the prep section of our video. I'm getting all my utensils, all my containers, and all my flavorings that I possibly can get together right now together. Where on earth is the salt? What? This is why we got our own salt. I could just die in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. All right, so we got some nice salty water over here. Need some olive oil. We're gonna use that for our pasta once we get space on our stove again. I'm just dying in your arms tonight. It must have been. So those containers, these ones are gonna be for chicken a little bit later. All right. So while I'm getting leveled here, I will get you guys I'm just dying in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. All right, so we got our bowls. We need something to put our bones in. This is gonna be for the bones. We're getting ready to do some chickens. That's essentially what we're doing right now. So we need a container for our bones, for our bone broth and stuff like that. Sorry. This little guy is gonna be for the ropes from the chicken. We got our chicken, we got our bowls for that. We need to go grab our chicken from the back, along with some sauces and other things. All right, so we got our peri peri for the chicken. We're gonna have to get that peri peri sauce for the marination as well. So that being said, let me get you guys plugged in, and then we can go grab some stuff, come back, and get this prep section started, shall we? We're almost there.
You made today, Chef.
Me?
Someone over there looks pretty good.
I made the entire things. That's what's going on.
All these over there.
You know, me and Mom was cooking up a storm, right?
Wow. Pretty chicken, eh?
Some peri peri.
Better feet. Portuguese style.
All right, let me just get you guys plugged in, and we can be on our way. All right, so while I step away, I'm gonna put you guys down here, as usual, as I usually do. It's nothing new, just to keep you guys out of the way while I do my thing. This one is for our hot food section over there.
Everything that's on the hot food section is it?
Yeah. If you don't see it there, just ask them. Usually it's just waiting for space to go out. Man, what are you doing in this pot over here? Huh? What are you doing with this thing? Huh? What pasta? Oh. Are you looking for chopsticks and stuff?
Sorry? Oh, yeah, please.
All right.
I was looking for it. I thought I was going to find.
No worries.
Hi, Opa.
Yeah, you can pay over there. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gents. I'm gonna go grab my stuff right now so we can get started. So bear with me, stay tuned. This is a little bit of my intermission so I can grab some stuff. Hey, how you doing? So once I grab my stuff, I will come back and we can get this prep section of our day started. We put out all our food already, so if you just joined us, if you want to see that stuff, you just have to go back a little bit further in our stream to see all the food that we put out today. Everything was looking delicious and nice. Everything tasted delicious and nice. Don't take my word for that. Just take our customers' word for that. So we have a nice little lineup at our hot food section. I'm going to be losing communication in a second here because I'm going a little bit farther away from my camera than usual. So I'm going to lose connection. I'll be right back. Oh, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Sorry. Every time I cut out like that, I went super far, and I had to. I was going in the fridge area, so therefore I'll lose connection. Oh. Yeah. Good. Oh, sorry. Ned, you're boiling. All right. Oh. Hi. Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? You all right?
I'm enjoying your special.
Oh, hopefully you like it. Oh. All right, I need a little bit more of some, which is some paprika. Can I find it? That is the question. Huh. All right, we'll use this, some smoky. Susanna.
Already transfer, right?
Ha. When does anybody transfer anything? Sorry, Nick. Sorry. I'm not that skinny.
You are.
My baby love, I need you so. What is to go, my baby love? Oh.
Halal, halal, Loretta. Barbecue?
Let's get it straight. We are not doing any bone broth today. That is for certain. We're just getting our bones ready. We'll do the bone broth tomorrow.
This is not too much.
Take your potato. Here.
This is too much.
I don't know. Chef is here. Why are you asking me?
Okay. But sometimes you have a lot of accompaniments.
My baby. All right, let's get started. We are ready to get our hands nice and filthy with some chicken. We didn't even grab our pasta. I'm such a slacker today. Like, what is happening? It's all right. I don't have space on the stove yet, so no need to rush on that situation. Go buy wings. Hello, wings. Underneath. Do some yoga poses. Cut through there. Do some yoga stretches. Cut through there. Flip. Gymnastics. Stretch it out. And then enjoy the rest. Bet you didn't know chickens can do gymnastics, did you? These magic moments. I think I'm gonna keep it nice and simple today for our dinner. I think I'm just gonna do a nice simple salad. You know what I mean? Nice simple mixed leaf salad or something like that. And maybe a pan-sear, you know, some kind of protein. And then some vegetables. Maybe some zucchini and some roasted potatoes. I think I'll keep it nice and simple. We'll see. We'll see after I'm finished here. Keep it nice and simple today. It's Tuesday. We don't need to go wild and crazy with our menu today. Can you feel the love tonight? You feel the love tonight. These guys are trying to make us fall in love with this music out here. Can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight? Hi. Pardon? I would, but my hands are filled with chicken.
Fill it out, you just.
Ah, thank you. Can you feel the love tonight? Letitia, what's going on?
Where's the
Afternoon.
It's 12.
It's should be in there. Just ask the girls for it. Can you feel the love tonight?
She said she's not like non-stick breasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us in the stream, Just know that. Love to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And appreciate you sharing your lovely time with us on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. It is time. Everyone, time is precious, and I am just happy that you're able to share some of that with us today by joining our stream and just checking out what we got going on here. And if you're joining the stream, that just means that YouTube thought that you'd like our content, so I hope you do. And if you want to support us in a big way, please double tap that screen. It gives us a like, and it helps support our small channel in a big way. We are on the road to our first major milestone. Well, I guess our first major milestone was 1,000 subscribers. Our next milestone is 10,000 subscribers. We are almost there. If you guys want to help us reach our milestone, definitely subscribe, help us out. Stick with us. We'd love to have you. We're building a nice food community, like-minded people. Everybody so far in the community is great. We haven't had much problems, so can't complain. We try to bring you guys content as much as we can, but we are not full-time YouTubers. We're just part-time. We also have a full-time job, so we're doing what we can out here while bringing you guys content. For that, I say you guys are amazing to help support us. Right now, all we are doing, if you're new to our channel, or even if you're a returning member of our channel, you know our dynamics here. We start off our day about 8 o'clock in the morning, give or take. Depends on if I have catering or not. If I do have catering, I'll start a little bit earlier, like roughly 7. And we go through our day pretty much getting ready for our lunch service. Usually we kick off our lunch service at 11:30. So you can see the amount of time that we have in between there and getting ready for lunch. So we come in at 8, we start to get everything together, like our chicken, our fish, our pasta, all the prep that we need to finish off those dishes. And then by the time we get everything done, it should be around, roughly 10:30. And this is when we usually try to bring our go live, bring you guys with us for the remainder. And that is cooking off all our lovely food that we got put together for you. We have a menu that's not set in stones. A menu that changes on a weekly basis. Depends on catering schedule as well. It changes on a weekly basis, and we bring you that different looks when it comes to flavors, the food, and stuff like that. And then after that's all said and done, we get into our prep section of our live stream, which is what I'm currently in right now, our prep section. This is where we replenish most of the stuff that we use that we can know that will make it to the next day. Like this chicken, it's gonna be cut up like I'm currently doing, and it's gonna be marinated for tomorrow. So when we come in tomorrow, then we can start traying these up, finishing any last minute seasoning, and then we start cooking everything else, and then we're back at 10:30 again. We bring you guys all the foods and stuff. So that's the dynamic of our work-life balance and streaming. And then the other section is sometimes we'll make these follow along simple to make home recipes for you guys. That you guys could just, watch back the video, cook it at home for yourself and your family, see if you like it. And hopefully you guys will return. If you do end up making it for yourself, hopefully you guys will return, give us some feedback and some comments, or even ask us some questions about, if you guys have any questions about some of the stuff we make. It'll be a good give and go between us and our lovely community. And if for any time you cannot reach us on our YouTube, you can also find us at any time of the night on our Discord community, where we, interact with everyone, share recipes, amongst other things, and just, relax and have a good time with like-minded people. So, if that's been a mouthful. If that's something you guys are interested in just chilling out and help grow with us, then, it'd be a pleasure to have you. That being said, I'm just going to continue my lovely prep going on here. As you can see, I'm in one of those vibe where I'm not rushing. I'm just getting this done properly. I have a big ass knife, so I don't want to cut myself. So look at that. It's bigger than the chicken. So I'm gonna take it nice and slow so I don't have any mistake while I'm trying to explain this stuff to you guys. And all I said is, like, if you want to help our support our channel in a big way, then giving us a like, consider subscribing and hitting that notification, and that is more than enough to help our channel grow in a massive way. And if you ever decide that you want to help us out in a financial way, even more, to help us even get more ingredients and stuff to bring more amazing recipes to you guys, consider hitting the join button and become one of our members, our premium members that gets all our excessive content that we can't necessarily show everybody on YouTube. Not early access to all our videos. So those are the perks, those are the plugs, and this is the prep. And feel free to access any question down in the comments anytime. We try to keep this community nice and clean, constructive criticism all around, and just all around friendly people. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to talk to us in the comments. We are nice. We love conversating with amazing and different people from around the world, wherever you may be, whatever time zone you may be in. Because, we love the cultures of different races around the world. And we just, if I can't travel there, I'd rather have some conversation with you on our lovely stream. Just know, I mainly only speak English, so I'd have to see if YouTube would translate whatever you write down below. All right? So, sorry, we're not a big enough channel to have all these people around me translating everything that's going on in the chat, so I do apologize for that. But one day we'll be big enough to take that into consideration, and so we can have our content to, on different language, so there will be no language barriers. That's definitely something we keep in mind as we continue to grow. And our community is definitely a big part of that. So for our chicken here, you already know we're gonna finish cutting it up. We're halfway through our box of chicken, so we're gonna be marinating this very soon. We got some peri peri dry spice. I hit this with some olive oil, the dry spice, and then some of that peri peri hot sauce. And we're gonna let that sit and marinate till tomorrow. Then we're gonna cook that up for y'all. And the only thing else that would make me happier than being here with you today is if the weather was nice and sunny outside. But it is still Canadian weather. It's spring, but it's acting like it's still winter. So I don't know what to tell you. All I know is like I'm gonna enjoy summer to the absolute fullest when it gets here. I cannot wait because we only get a short winter, summer. So I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest while it's here. And then when winter comes around again, I'm gonna hibernate again. That's basically all I do. People say we have like 4 seasons in this country. I don't believe it. I strongly believe there's only a brief summer and the majority of the time is just winter. That is all the seasons that we have in this country, I'm pretty sure. There's no spring, there's no fall. I don't believe it. It's just winter and summer, briefly summer. It's one of our lovely co-worker saying hi to our lovely stream. Yeah, I mentioned I was at my work. So this is our typical 9 to 5 right now. We try to make it work. Our setup is not the greatest when we're here, but when we're at home, we try to set up a little bit better so you guys can see better angles of the food and everything that's going on, take you into the pot, let you simmer for a second, and look around, you know? It's a different, intimate dynamics of our stream. We also bring you different recipes on our main channel page, our main homepage channel, different recipes. Some are complex, some are easy to do. All the recipes for those, all the details for those recipes are basically down in the detail section. You can get all the measurements and all the stuff from those recipes. For our live stream, obviously we don't have, you know, the time or space to put out all the recipes, measurements and stuff for everything that we do on the live stream. But for those that we do actually follow along recipes, and those are like standalone videos, you can always find the recipes. And when we do those type of content, you can find the recipes down in the detail section of those videos. All right, so that is our box of chicken finished right there. We're gonna clean off our area real quick, and then we're gonna proceed with getting our chicken marinated and everything like that. It smells like vegetables. All right, I'm washing and sanitizing my knife over here, and I'll be back to finish off these chickens for you. And hopefully we can get our stove to cook our pasta on, because this person's taking forever. Where's Ned? Mohammed? Where's Ned?
Ned?
Yeah, what's going on with this pasta?
Reggie, the pasta is ready, Reggie.
All right. What did the package say? What did the package say? All right, so we got our bones here. We're gonna wrap these bones and we're gonna cook them off tomorrow to use for our bone broth. For now, we're just gonna wrap them and put them aside because we won't have enough time to do our bone broth today. Nothing.
Talking to me.
I'm always talking to myself nowadays. Want some chicken bones? Why not? You can do so much with these chicken bones. Alright, let's get that wrapped up and labeled, shall we? You're welcome. Always there's a matter reminding. What's going on, yo? Yes, sir. All right, it's one of our items out of the way. Let's grab our containers that we're going to be throwing our chicken in after we are done here. Let's bring in our chicken, and we need some olive oil. God damn it. Now, what am I supposed to do?
Where's the roast beef?
No, this is why you have a package and a timer, right? All right.
You say 5 minutes.
Well, this should be done then.
Roast beef.
I never trust your package.
That's what the package is there for, to give you a guideline. Always there. All right, let me go grab some more oil because we can't seem to keep any olive oil around. Always there when there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. All right, so we're gonna hit that with some olive oil. And we're gonna toss that so that when we add our dry spice and seasoning, it's gonna help us spread our lovely spices throughout all our lovely chicken pieces here.
I will put the hot plate just
All right, olive oil. Let me grab some gloves, get those on my hands because this is going to get a little tad messy. Alright, so I'm gonna take this smoked paprika. I'm gonna add it to this container here because I now wanna be getting chicken everywhere. I'm gonna add in also this peri peri spice. Always someone there to remind me. And we're gonna add a little bit more of that peri spice. Some nice peri peri spice and smoked paprika in here. We're gonna give that a nice toss, incorporate everything. And then we're just gonna spice our lovely chicken. And then we're gonna hit that with some nice peri peri hot sauce. And that's gonna be the base of our marination for today. All right, so and this should give us some nice color as well when we go to roast it off. Also gives us some nice flavors.
I'm not from business.
Yo, I swear to God, I barely even thought you were here.
That's not nice.
All right, let me finish mixing up our chicken here and get it nice marinated, and then I gotta go say hi to my amazing friend. I thought I saw them, but I was too sure. I thought I briefly looked up and saw them. So. Always there to someone to remind me. So yeah, we just want to get our spices nice on throughout our chicken. Make sure you get spices wherever is looking kind of non-seasoned, you know. And then we should be good to go. All right, let's do the other one over here. Hey, our stove is free, so we can get our pasta water on there. Okay, mixy, 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 mixy. All right. Just mix everything nicely up. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let's add in the rest of our seasoning that we need in here. And then we can continue with this loveliness. So we're using our Nando's peri peri sauce here. And we're gonna add that in as well. Same thing over here. So it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna have a little bit of kick to it from the spices, the peri peri spices, and it should be delicious when it's all said and cooked. See something that's not milk chocolate. Toffee crunch milk chocolate. All right, so let's get this mixed up and put away so we can continue our lovely prep. I know what you guys are saying, you know, the prep portion of our stream is not so exciting, but you know, there's a little bit of dynamics to show you what's going on behind the scenes. So you guys can see some of what the ingredients and stuff are in our lovely food here. So make sure you mix that up nicely. Get that sauce in all those crevices. And we're gonna let that just marinate away till tomorrow. All right, so let's put that to the side for now. So we get our container so I can finish this one. It's smelling peri peri. It takes two to get it out of sight. It takes two to make things go right. It takes two to get it out of sight. Woo. All right, so we're all mixed up. Let's grab our containers. Then we can transfer these to their marination station. Come on, girl. I think I love you. Get up, girl. Show me what you can do. Shake it, baby. And as an added benefit, I'm gonna save two of these lovely wings to the side so I can cook them off, and then we can see where our flavoring is at on these when they're gonna be fully cooked tomorrow. So if we need to adjust flavorings at all, then we will know from those couple of wings that we're gonna save. All right, that's how we're gonna do that. The added benefits of marinating near meat, you get to cook off some and try it. Because you don't want to not know what your food tastes like before the customer tries it, right? You got to know what it tastes like. You got to know the flavors. You got to know if it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. So you always got to make sure when you're cooking for other people, and make sure you try it yourself and not just putting food out there and expecting it to be good and asking people if it's good. You got to make sure that you try it yourself, and if you like it, then more likely, people are gonna like it. But I know everybody's taste buds is different, so sorry. Everybody's taste buds a little bit different, so if most cases, if you tend to like it, it's flavorful. All right, let me just clean up here a little bit. Grab a container for a chicken wing. To say I love you, to say I care, I just call to say that I love you, and I just call to say I care. All right, so let me get those chicken bits in the oven, and then I don't have to worry about anything else for now. I just want to say, we'll do 4 wings, 2 from each side. Hot oven in my face. I just want to say I love you. All right, let's get this wrapped up so we can get our place wiped down, and we can proceed with everything else that we got going on today. that I love. That I love you. How much I care. And I just call to say that I love you. And I just call. All right, labeled up, labeled up. Let's put that where that needs to be so we can start cleaning up our area. Oh, can I do for you? You do know I'm a busy person, right?
It's an emergency.
What did you? Oh, hell no. Why don't you guys ever set this thing straight?
You know, I every time tell in the morning, do not mess up. They mess up in the morning, that's it. All day.
Not that. You guys just don't put it on the rack properly. And then if look at the racks.
I'm busy right now.
Your chicken and stuff is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and then wash my hands real quick, and then I'll come back to clean up my area. Sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I just did some chicken all over the place, so I'm gonna put you guys on here for a second while I get my area wiped down and everything, get my area sanitized and everything, because when you're dealing with raw poultry, you gotta make sure everything's nice and safe. I just want to say that I love you. I just call to say how much I care.
I did before. I told you. I told everybody. Now I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, I just said, sorry, as you said, the title for our stream is No Filters. So there's a little bit of work commotion going on. So if you do hear that, don't worry about it. It's just an everyday thing.
And this is all my right rule. Everybody, nobody's cooking. I know who's cooking right now. No, who's cooking right now? Why is the person giving from the bottom? The tequila from the bottom.
All right, let me get switched over again now that our chicken's out of the way, and then we can proceed on to our next lovely prep disasters going on here. Get our lovely knife that we're gonna be using. Get our trusty container that you guys stand on. Let's bring you guys back out into focus. And let me do some things and some more things and some more things. All right, so we have our pasta, our pot for the pasta on the stove. You can see him right there. I'm waiting for him to come up to a boil, and then we can cook off our pasta. but we don't have no time to sit around and wait for that. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for that, I am gonna cut up my lovely. Let's see. I think I have some eggplants I gotta cut up. I know I have to make the sauce for a chicken. I gotta make that cream sauce for a chicken. So in the meantime, I am going to cut up some eggplants and get that ready for tomorrow. Put away in our package. Our catering's done, so I can throw away this paper. So I need to cut up some eggplants and grate some Parmesan cheese. So while you guys are down here, I'm gonna grab those ingredients that I need to start prepping again. And we're gonna grab a container that we're gonna put those eggplants in. We're gonna grab a bowl so we can wash those eggplants when I grab them. And we need another bowl for our grated Parmesan cheese after we grate it. So we are just grabbing stuff, and then we will be back with those ingredients to get prepped up. So give me a hot second and I will bring that over to you. In the meantime, grab something, use the washroom, and I will be back in less than the time it takes you to sing the national anthem. That's if you know the national anthem. 'Cause it's too late to apologize. All right, so I'm making my way to grab those eggplants. And then I will be back. And we're doing the mixed eggplants as usual. 2, 4, 6. Now the eggplant is gonna be for our lovely pasta that we did today. That lovely rigatoni and eggplant pasta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we got the eggplants. We're gonna be back. We got to grab our pasta as well. So I don't know what kind of ninja status you got going on there, but I swear to God, I didn't notice there's anybody standing there watching me. I was just happening to look up, and I was like,
I was like, did I just start like pounding some shit?
I was like, holy shit! How long were you standing there?
A good like 10 seconds, like long 10 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, we've got my eggplants over here. I gotta grab my pasta, and then we will be good to go again. And then I gotta grab the Parmesan cheese. So pasta, Parmesan cheese, and then we'll be back to show you guys what's going on with our prep. It's good because we're gonna need the ends of the Parmesan cheese for our bone broth tomorrow as well. Hopefully we still have some rigatoni pasta on the shelf. Else. Okay. All right, we got our pasta. We are making our way back. Are you blocking me? Why? I thought we were a team. Thank you, thank you. My baby love, I need you so it is to go. My baby love. All right, we are semi back. We got our Parmigiano. We got a reggaetone pasta. And now, what we need is that's for that. But we do need a strainer for our pasta. So when it starts to cook, we can get that in our water nice and easy and simple. I think we're gonna leave her a nice peri peri sauce until later after our lunch. So let's get these out of the way so we can go for lunch and come back and get that finished up. Sweet. All right, that's gonna go to the side over here until our pasta is cooked. Then we can throw it in the pot. So, you know, we'll have that ready once it goes. For lovely Parmesan cheese. Maybe we should probably grate that before we start our eggplant, no? I think we should. All right, I'm gonna do that before we start our eggplant. That's gonna be for eggplant. This bowl's gonna be for eggplant as well. Ooh, I'm causing all kinds of noise today. Let's get our Parmesan grated up. And our chicken wings, they're not quite cooked yet, but when they cook, I'll take them out and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So, Parmigiano, Reggiano. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this food shenanigans, please leave us a nice double tap that screen, give us a like. It lets YouTube know that we are doing somewhat of a good job of entertaining y'all in our lovely stream today, and our lovely foods and stuff like that. You know? All right, let's get this grated up so we can be on our way with our eggplants. Oh, Palmera. Excuse me. How are they doing?
Sorry?
Palmera.
Good.
Yeah?
Very good.
I haven't watched them in a while. So.
No, yeah, they're the top one in Brazil.
Yeah.
Like we are doing very well actually. I think in more than like 10 games in a row.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we are doing very well. Yeah, sure.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too. All right, let's get this grated up. Just remember these ends we're gonna save for our bone broth for tomorrow that we're gonna be making again. I always say this is an arm workout to do this, and I'm not kidding. It is. This will build you some arm strength and feed you delicious cheese at the same time. Or you could just get yourself a machine to do this for you. But where is the fun in that? Ow. Ow. Whew. All right. Last but not least, Bobby, welcome. Welcome to, is that Dobby? Yeah, Dobby. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. and saying hi. Sorry, I'm grading my parm, so I didn't see your comment down there. Plus, I'm faced away from the another side of the camera right now, so. But thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. We're grading our way on our Parmesan cheese over here. This is going to be for tomorrow's pasta. My hands are really tired from doing this. It takes a lot of work. If you don't have a machine, all right, we are pretty much done our parm. Like I said, the ends we are gonna save so we can put it in our pot for our bone broth tomorrow. So that's not going to waste. That's going to be used for some nice flavoring. So we're saving them. All right. My arms feel like I just came from the gym, but it's all good. Swipe down our area so we can begin to do our eggplant next. I feel like this past few weeks I've been doing eggplants. You know, it's good. Eggplant's good for you. All right, let's get this wrapped up and put away. All right, that's done. On to our eggplants. We're gonna want to take off these stickers again. All right, let me get these washed and then I can bring these back to finish these up. All right, ladies and gents, give me 1 second. Thank you, thank you. Whoosh. All right, our eggplants are washed. We are ready to go. Now let's get this on the road. We're gonna need something to put the scraps that we got going on. So take one of these, I'm gonna put the scraps in there. We're gonna check on our chicken wings that should be coming out the oven right now. Hot, hot, hot. For those chicken wings that we're gonna test out the flavor of it for when from our chicken that's gonna be cooked out tomorrow. Looks like our pot with our pasta is cooking as well. I'll try that out in a second, let it cool down. This is really hot, okay? All right, let us get our pasta in the water first, because our pot's over there boiling. You can see the steam coming out right there. All right, so let's grab a spoon so I can mix that when it goes in. All right, you get that pasta in our water so we can continue. I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on this because these rigatonians like to stick to the bottom of the pot. So the more frequently you stir them, is the less that has chance to happen. So give me a second while I come back and we can start the eggplant prep. So we're gonna cover that, let that come to a boil first, and then we are going to set our timer. Hello. All right, let us continue.
I need to check it out.
And let me stir my pot of pasta for a second. Say my name, say my name. All right, now that our pasta is boiling, we can set the timer and let that go. Just gotta occasionally give it a nice stir. Make sure that pasta is not stuck to the bottom. It likes to do that, especially this type of pasta. It likes to stick itself to the bottom.
Is it one? No problem. side because if you take the chef. And hold it.
Okay, I'm going my lunch. What do you guys serve? I'm going my lunch.
Persian Full, welcome to the stream. Sorry, just trying to focus on what I was doing here. I was paying attention to what was going on over there. But welcome to, hopefully I said that right. Welcome to the stream. We are just cutting our eggplants and dealing with our pasta at the same time. So that's what we got going on right now. Anytime I go speechless, it's because my mind is focused on something else at the moment. So, sorry about that. Welcome to our lovely stream. All right, we got about 7 minutes left in our pasta to cook, then we can get that strained off and on our prep cart. In the meantime, we can hopefully finishing up our eggplant here. This eggplant prep is going to be for our nice roasted eggplants and rigatoni pasta with tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese. That's something that we're going to showcase more of tomorrow. So if you want to see that, come early in our live stream before we get that all done, and then you'll be able to see that. Or you could just go back in the stream and you'll see what our new menu looks like for this week. We're making our mountain of eggplant over here, nice and cut up. All right, let's check on our pasta one more time. We got 4 minutes left for it. Just want to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. It's the only pasta I have problems with that likes to stick to the bottom of the pot. So we are good to go. Janet, what's up? How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you today? You already know what I'm doing. I'm usually cooking away, prepping away. You know me. It's a life choice. Living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going anywhere. All right, eggplant done. Pasta almost done. We are on a roll. And the smell of your sweet perfume. It goes on and on and on and on. All right, let's get this labeled and put away, shall we? All right, that's another one down for us. Next up, we got our pasta. Let's get our container for that one before it's finished. It goes on and on and on and on. It's gonna be for a pasta. Let me just go strain that off and I'll bring that back so we can get that massage in some oil and then we're good to go. So we're gonna hit that with some cold water, cool it down. Start the cooking process. Get some nice al dente pasta. And we should be satisfied. Don't stop believing. I say don't stop believing. What's up? It goes on and on and on and on. All right, so our pasta is almost finished cooling down, and then we can drain off the excess water, and then we can bring that back over to you guys so we can continue our next prep. I'm not sure what that is right now. I got to look at what I got going on. I know I have to make our sauce for chicken, but other than that, we got to take a look and see what else we got to prep. The rest of the stuff is gonna be finished tomorrow morning when I get into work. So you just got to see what major thing that is going to take up a lot of time to get done. Right now we're just draining off the excess water off our pasta, and then we can bring that back over so we can get some lovely olive oil and massage that into our pasta, so when we get to use it tomorrow it doesn't stick on us. All right, we're good to go. Let's make my way back over to you and this lovely, lovely container. And we're gonna add our pasta. That is our lovely reggaetone pasta. I don't know, I have the accent when I say it. Reggaetone. Oh, we got another blessings down here in our lovely stream. And it goes, only Jesus Christ can save your soul. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you know. We're going to continue here. A little bit of olive oil in our lovely pasta. Then we're going to massage that in. Make sure we get all this lovely pasta massaged with some oil. All right, here we go. And then we're just gonna wrap that up and get that on our prep cart, and we're gonna be ready for our pasta dish tomorrow. Obviously, we're gonna be making our sauce and stuff tomorrow, but the major part of it is done. And that's the eggplant, cooking off the pasta, and grating our Parmesan cheese. Spinach and everything else comes tomorrow. Spinach, the sauce, and everything else. So it's just getting that major stuff that's going to take up space, take time to get rid of. And this is how you do a nice prep. Don't stop believing. All right, let's label that, put that away, and then we can take a look and see what else that needs to come out. Don't stop. All right, another one down. All right, let's take a look. Two eggplants, and that's done. Zucchini is done. Teriyaki sauce and such. Onions, we need our onions. 100% need to chop up our onions. All right, so that being said, let me go grab a few onions so we can bring those back and get those nice and prepped up, right? And treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. When I move all over my head.
Take care of restrict 2, please. Care of restrict 2.
All right, so ladies and gents, while I go grab my lovely onions, I'm just gonna put you guys down here for a second until I come back, and I'll bring you guys back up. All right. Oh, it's this love that I'm feeling. 'Cause this is love, it's the love that I'm feeling. I wanna know now. Yes, I wanna know now. All right, got my onions. I'm making my way back. First, let me see if I can find me some nourishment for lunchtime after, because I haven't eaten anything since I started today, and my stomach is punching me in the gut right now. And every night is it the roof right over my head? All right. Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, this is love. Is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know now.
Make you go crazy, I know.
I know, right? Somebody gets it. All right, so we are back. Let's bring you guys back up so we can got our onions, we got our nourishments we're after. We're finish our live stream. We got some, well, it's a nice protein bar that we're gonna have. Get us on our feet again. We got our nice coconut that we're gonna enjoy as well. Yeah, I know, weird blend, but it's just what I'm craving for lunch today. um, that being said, let's get our onions cut up. Is it love? Is it love? Is it love that I'm feeling? Oh, one love, one heart. Sing God and bless everything, and I will be alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, I will be alright. Alright. Peel off these outer layers of our onions, and then we can get them sliced up for what we need them for. There we go.
I used to do that sometimes on Friday.
Miss Maria.
Can you pass me one lid? Can you pass me one lid? Yeah, just one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, $5? All right, put it on my budget. I wanna love you and treat you. You can pay over there. All right. Onions are ready to go. Let's get these cut up. And then we are gonna go for lunch, and then we're gonna come back and finish up. The one thing that we got left is our sauce for our chicken, our peri peri sauce. So that being said, let's get this finished, shall we? I'm not sure what time it is. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, almost 2. So let's get that, shall we? Check in the middle, right there. Nothing there? Nedge, you guys have napkins? Where? Did you check on the corner there? Right here, right here. All the time. These onions are gonna be for our lovely Japanese style zucchini dish that we got going on our menu. It's gonna be zucchini, some teriyaki sauce, a little bit of soy, some spice and seasoning, roasted, caramelized up there nice, and then with these onions are gonna complement it nicely. Susanna, everything all right? Everything all right? Everything all right? All right.
Okay, okay.
Pardon? You have to check on the other side over there. Yeah. Bailamos. All right, that is all our onions done. Let's go. Bailamos. Vaya. Bailamos. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the precipice of our lovely stream. We've already blown past our 3-hour stream mark. We appreciate you guys joining us today. You guys have been nothing shy of amazing. You guys have been a good audience. Always a pleasure to have everyone in the stream with us. That being said, if you guys liked anything or you were mildly entertained for today, definitely double tap your screen, give us a like, let YouTube know that you enjoyed yourself today, and YouTube, consider subscribing. YouTube will bring you more of our lovely content going forward. And it's always a pleasure to have everyone watching, supporting our stream, seeing what we got going on here. Our menu changes on a weekly basis. We'll try to keep it interesting, as we always try to do. So if that's something you want to see going forward, definitely support the channel in that way. All right. We are slowly breaking our stream down for the remainder of today. We might do a nice dinner tonight. We'll see if we come up with a nice simple menu for you guys tonight. So stay tuned for that. Let me just label this, and we're gonna wrap up our stream. So thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are always amazing. You guys have any questions for me? Now would be the time to do so down in the comment section before we finish off our stream today. And if you want to see more, stay tuned tomorrow, and maybe tonight we'll be doing some more cooking for you guys, because we love to have you guys with us as we prep, cook, enjoy some lovely food. We only have one other things to do, but we're gonna save that until we're finished our lunch. We only have our creamy peri-peri sauce to make for our chicken, which is not gonna take us that long to do. So we'll wait till we come off for lunch, because there's some more we're gonna do. We're gonna sit, have our lunch, and we're gonna be able to post our menu that we have for this week. We're gonna get that posted soon as we're finished up here. So stay tuned for that as well. You guys can see that once I go on lunch. I'll post that. Other than that, there's not much else left to do but to sign off. Just down there on your right. No worries. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by. I'll leave you with this. Stay safe, stay warm. And I'm gonna have my coconut, and we'll see you on our next live stream. Until then, peace. Say bye, coconut.